John Beltran back in Johnstown. A crowd of about 40 here is what we're looking at. For head coach Steven Starcer, it'll be Emma Christensen, Tessa Frasco, as well as Kirsten Dahl, Jenna Fritz, and Olivia Wolf.
Number 10, junior Mackenzie Sailors.
Allison Beard in the starting lineup for a very talented team here from Roosevelt, along with Mackenzie Sailors, Ayana Hollier, a senior, and Trinity Ramirez,
Number 22, senior
and senior Skylar Keller. So a lot more experience on this side for Roosevelt than the Mustangs. Ramirez at 5'4", Keller at 5'6", Allison Beard a 5'7" junior, Sailors a 5'7" junior, and Hollier is a 5'10" junior. Let's get to the opening tip tonight. It's brought to you by High Plains Bank, your friendly local community bank serving Wiggins and all surrounding areas. Find out more, highplainsbank.com. And jumping center will be Hollier for Roosevelt and Kirsten Dahl for Fort Morgan. And game number 2 of the regular season is underway, and the ball is loose. It's controlled now by Kirsten Dahl. Olivia Wolf jump pass down low, and the ball is loose. It's off the hands of Emma Christensen. Roosevelt the other way, and they have to try to save it in. That ball's thrown away to Olivia Wolf. That pass nearly overthrown, but it was overthrown enough that it stayed in play. And backcourt pressure. Wolf still dribbling. Jump pass is taken over there by Frasco. She lost it. Picked up by Roosevelt. Then that ball is thrown out of bounds. We have 4 turnovers in the opening 26 seconds. And Coach Starcer telling his team to slow it down, to settle down. They're trying to play at the pace of Roosevelt, a frantic pace. Wolf in the backcourt underneath her own basket. Bounce pass is taken by Christensen. She's pressured. Now the bounce pass to Tessa Frasco. Frasco with a left-handed dribble, still in the backcourt, now crosses the timeline. At the top, on the outside, left the chest pass to Christensen, right-handed dribble. She's got to utilize her left hand. Here's the lob down low for Fritzler, turns, kicks it back out. Now Dahl, 15-footer, is off the back of the rim, and the rebound is into the hands of Ayana Hollier of Roosevelt. Into the front court of Sailors. Sailors at the top for Roosevelt. Bounce pass taken over there by Keller. Keller jump pass right side to Beard. Beard cross court. Over there to Trinity Ramirez. Pass down low is taken. Now Keller. Right wing 3 is off the right side of the rim. And the Mustangs grab the rebound. But Frasco throws it away. And all the way there's contact. And Keller is fouled as she misses. Frasco commits the turnover and commits the foul. Again, 42 turnovers unofficially. And this will be 2 free throws for senior Skylar Keller. Oh, they're going to say it was on the floor. No free throws. Yeah, I thought it was on the floor, but she stepped to the line, and the official said, nope, come back here. Roosevelt to throw it in on the offensive end. Left corner, wide open 3 by Sailors. Back rim, no, but the long rebound into the hands of Beard of Roosevelt. Straight away, here is Skylar Keller. Now the 3's up left wing. That's in and out. And the rebound controlled by Jenna Fritzler, and she traveled as Ramirez missed the 3. Wow, that's 4 turnovers in 90 seconds for the Mustangs. Well, they're doing a nice job of getting on the boards, but you got to find the outlet, you got to spread the floor. Now to throw it in is going to be Keller. There's a lob down low in the lane all the way. Shot is blocked out of bounds there by Kirsten Dahl as Hollier went up with a left hand, and she poked it out of bounds. Roosevelt retains possession. Hollier bounce pass near the right corner to Sailors. Sailors cross court to Keller. Keller dribbles into the lane. Keller all the way. Looked like she traveled. Oh, they're going to call a foul. That's going to be on Fritzler. That'll be her first. Looked like the extra step before the contact. Nonetheless, Ramirez to throw it in. Check that. They'll switch it out. Allison Beard to do so. No score. We played 1:38 in this game from Johnstown. Beard still looking down low. Can't find anybody. That's got to be 5 seconds. Nope. No whistle. Lob to Keller outside right. And that was a shuffle of the feet by Mackenzie Sailors. Third turnover for Roosevelt. And right now we are seeing some horrendous basketball. We played 1:41, no points, and 7 turnovers. Christensen in the backcourt, still looking. Over to Fritzler. It's off her right hand, out of bounds into the Mustang bench. That was a good pass by Christensen, but Fritzler did not look it in. That's turnover number 5 for the Mustangs. Here's the inbounds pass at the top for Mackenzie Sailors. Dribbles at the free throw line, swings it back out to Beard. Mustangs backing off defensively. Cross court to Ramirez. Now left corner. Sailors 3 is going to be way off, and the ball is loose. Hollier's on the floor. There's going to be a whistle. I think Hollier committed the foul. Nice job by Fritzler getting position. Hollier with her first. That's the first team foul. We played nearly 2 minutes, and neither team has scored. But the Mustangs have got to figure out a way not to commit turnovers. Christensen in the backcourt. Still looking. Here's the bounce pass intercepted by Hollier. Over to Keller. Keller on the right wing kicks it back out to Beard. Beard left-handed dribble. Swings it back out. And now in the corner, Sailors will take the long 3, and that's good. Mackenzie Sailors drills a triple off Fort Morgan's 6th turnover. Into the front court. Here's Emma Christensen. Jump pass to the left wing, and we've got a traveling violation against Tessa Frasco, who's had her issues here in the first quarter. 3-0 Fort Morgan trailing with 5:45 to go. And remember, this Roosevelt team allowed just 19 total points to Niwot. On the outside left, Allison Beard, bounce pass at the top for Keller. Over to Sailors. Sailors dribbles left baseline. Bounce pass down low. Hollier turns, shoots, and misses. She gets the rebound, and then she is fouled on the floor. And that might be Frasco with a foul. And it will be. That's going to be her second. Let's see if Coach Darcer goes to the bench. I don't know if he realizes that's her second. Yep, here he does. Holly Lewis about to check in. Roosevelt to throw it in. The inbounds pass to Beard. Beard dribbles left of the free throw line. Back out, long 3, yes. And that one is drilled by Trinity Ramirez. Timeout Fort Morgan with 5:20 to go in the opening quarter. Roosevelt off to a 6-0 lead, and Fort Morgan's actually played very good defense. It's 2 3-pointers that Roosevelt has hit. The problem is the Mustangs are having trouble getting the ball across the timeline without committing a turnover. They've got 7 turnovers in the game, and Roosevelt has 3, and this will be a repetitive theme all season with an inexperienced team just trying to find their way. Bank of Colorado is the only bank dedicated to help you make the most of living here. Not just a bank in Colorado, they're Bank of Colorado, proud supporter of local sports and academics. After this, the Mustangs will hit the road once again Tuesday on the road against Erie. And we have all 14 doubleheaders right here on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Mustang basketball in the backcourt. Holly Lewis is in for Tessa Frasco, who's got a couple of fouls. Inbounds pass in the backcourt to Christensen. Now she's double teamed. She's going to have to get rid of it. Picks up her dribble, and she's fouled. And the foul's on Skylar Keller. A reach there. Second team foul by Roosevelt. And now who triggers it in? It could be Keller, 3/4 court. This team is long and athletic, and this is the man-to-man. I mean, they're straight up. They've got some great athletes here. Lewis looking to throw it in. The lob towards midcourt is poked out of bounds, intended for Dahl. And Sailor's got a hand on it. First substitution of the game is Janessa Archuleta for Roosevelt, replacing Trinity Ramirez. Just beyond midcourt, Christensen throws it in, chest pass near the corner. Fritzler dribbles right baseline, cut off over there, lost the basketball, out of bounds. The Mustangs right now are on a pace to commit close to 60 turnovers. They're going to have to clean that up. That won't happen because Roosevelt at some point, if they get a big lead, they'll back off. Here's Beard on the outside right, lobs it down low through Hollier. The ball is loose, but it's picked up by Archuleta on the left wing. Cross-court right wing, Beard fakes the 3, dribbles to her left, jump pass back out to Sailors, and she traveled. That's the 4th turnover. Roosevelt's not playing clean basketball either. They make 2 more substitutions. They've got a pretty deep bench. Brooke Meza and Bryn Price. Meza and Price into the game for the Rough Riders. Quarter along the side. In the backcourt, which is why it's quarter, not three-quarter court. Lewis to throw it in for Fort Morgan. Bounce pass towards midcourt to Emma Christensen. Boy, that's got to be a foul. No, they're going to say traveling. Well, I don't blame her. She's being bodied up there. That's a lot of contact near midcourt. But they called the travel, and this is why this is not a dribbling game. It's a passing game. And the Mustangs are finding out that once somebody gets a hold of the ball, they've got to get rid of it quickly. If not, they're going to be double-teamed. On the outside left, Sailors' left-handed three is going to be off the back of the rim. Jenna Fritzler grabs her second rebound. She's double-teamed, finds the outlet, and we've got a foul. Oh, they're going to say an offensive foul. Well, they say throwing elbows, but they didn't mark a foul down at all. That's weird. All right, it will be on... Yeah, they didn't mark a foul, but it should be on Fritzer. Inbounds pass is going to be through a couple of offenders, and then it's taken by Price. She misses a shot, and then a foul. And it's going to be off of Roosevelt, so no foul. Wow, it's just been sloppy here. Brooklyn Cundiff checking in for the Mustangs, 6-0 in favor of Roosevelt. 4:31 to go in the opening quarter. The Mustangs are just looking to get the ball across midcourt. In the backcourt, here's Christensen. Picks up her dribble, still in the backcourt. Bounce pass to Lewis. She'll take it across the timeline. Jump pass to Dahl in the right corner. Here's Wolf down low. The shot straight away by Christensen. Misses. Put back is up and in. And a foul. And to the line is Kirsten Dahl to shoot one. And the Mustangs are on the board. And the foul is on Janessa Archuleta. Fort Morgan needed that badly, and just like that, they're back in the game. Free throw is up. Bingo. Nothing but string for Kirsten Dahl. 6-3 Roosevelt. Outside right, Beard. Long three. That's going to be way off. However, the rebound is controlled over there by Bryn Price of Roosevelt. They reset. Straight away, Beard. Left-handed dribble. Back out here is Price. Over to Archuleta. Archuleta to her right. Feeds it back out to Bryn Price. Double team, kicks it straight away to Beard in the right corner for Sailors. Lob down low for Mesa. Double team, back out Sailors. Right wing three in the air, yes. Mackenzie Sailors with her second trifecta of the game. It's 9-3. And then Cundiff threw it off the bottom of the backboard out of bounds. Now that's going to be Roosevelt ball. Yeah, you can't. Yep, she lied. It almost hit her on the deflection. Holly Lewis is out. We've got a 30-second timeout. Roosevelt with a 9-3 lead. Roosevelt has 3 3-pointers, and Fort Morgan has a 3-point play. That's been the scoring here so far. More than midway through the opening quarter. Engineering and consulting services for all of your projects at Western Engineering Consultants. Strong commitment to their clients' needs sets them apart. Get your project started the right way. Western Engineering Consultants. We'll reset the lineup for the Mustangs. In game number 2 already, after this game, you're 14% through the season. Normally, game 2 is less than 10% through the season. Cundiff, Dahl. Also into the game, Emily Wells for the first time, Olivia Wolf and Emma Christensen. Brooke Mesa, Janessa Archuleta, along with Trinity Ramirez, Skylar Keller back in, and Bryn Price. Mesa to throw it in corner for Archuleta. Looking down low is Mesa. There's the pass down low on the bounce. She turns, she banks and scores. She scored over Cundiff. Brooke Mesa on the board. Backcourt pressure. Emma Christensen with 3:31 to go, and that's going to be a foul, a defensive foul on Ramirez. And they are all over Christensen. As soon as she gets the ball, she's doing a pretty good job. I think she's got to utilize that left hand with a dribble. There's the bounce pass to Christensen. Christensen's going to go all the way, lay it up and in. Oh, what a beautiful move by Emma Christensen, the junior, to the rack off the inbounds pass. Mustangs to within 6, 11-5. 3:16 to go in the opening quarter. Mesa on the outside right to Price. Dribbles, penetrates right baseline. The floater's up and no good. And the rebound to Kirsten Dahl of Fort Morgan. Dahl then is going to travel near midcourt again. You want to get rid of it. You grab the rebound, you don't even want to dribble. That's when the traffic ensues. Coach Starsher not happy about that. And to throw it in will be Skylar Keller just beyond midcourt to the left of the Fort Morgan bench. 11-5 Roosevelt with 3:09 to go in the first. Archuleta near the top. On the outside left is Ramirez. Back out to Price. in the right corner to Archuleta off the chest pass. Left-handed dribble, double team. Now backing off. She lost control of the basketball into the scorer's table. Ooh, I thought that was off of Archuleta. No, they're going to say that a Mustang knocked it out. I thought that she had lost control. Cundiff is out, and Jenna Fritzler back in. Inbounds pass to Archuleta. Swings it left side to Ramirez. Well behind the three-point line, straight away to Keller. Bounce pass right wing to Archuleta. Back near the top here is Bryn Price. Now right wing to Keller. Fakes the three. In the corner, bounce pass to Ramirez. Back to the top. Through the hands, but retrieving it near midcourt is Archuleta. Now to Price. Her three is up and good. Bryn Price with a triple. This team can hit it for the outside. 14-5. Olivia Wolf pressured in the backcourt by Price. There's a left-handed dribble. Baseball pass is going to be thrown into the Roosevelt bench. And the Mustangs have committed their 12th turnover. And Holly Lewis is in for Emily Wells. 2:26 to go here in the first quarter. Roosevelt with a 9-point lead. Here comes Archuleta back out straight away to Keller with a right-handed dribble. And she traveled. Yeah, she caught the ball and took a hop step before she dribbled. That's actually a very good call. 5 turnovers, but that's 7 fewer than Fort Morgan. In front of the Mustang bench, quarter court, Lewis to lob it in. But I don't know, she was trying to throw it to Christensen. Over her head, intercepted by Keller. Now to Price, straight away. Archuleta, 3, book it. Archuleta nails the triple, another three-pointer. And the Mustangs have got to knock off the turnovers. And Coach Darcer obviously frustrated. They're down 17-5. And you've got 5 3-pointers in the game from Roosevelt. And at this pace, they're going to grab a big enough lead, which if it gets to 35 later in the game, you get to a running clock. They are deep and they are good. Roosevelt is one of the better teams in Class 4A. And Fort Morgan at times has been able to execute, but they are very limited at best. And again, it's just one of these things that when you're that inexperienced, we could see this coming from last year. There is no better teacher than experience. And even though Coach Darcer is very familiar with these players, that was at the junior varsity level. And chemistry is going to take a while to form on this Mustang team. Lewis, Christensen, Dahl, Fritzler, and Wolf for Fort Morgan. Again, the press being applied in the backcourt. Now 4 Rough Riders back off a bit. There's the inbounds pass to Wolf. Wolf with a crossover dribble. Over to Christensen, now immediately double team. That's why you got to pass it quickly back to Wolf. They got 2 seconds to get it across. The jump pass to Fritzler. Now on the right wing to Dahl. Penetrating right baseline. Holly Lewis has the shot blocked out of there. Out of bounds. It's off of Janessa Archuleta. No, they're going to say it was off of a Mustang as Fritzler tried to chase it down. And it will be Roosevelt basketball with under 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. And they lead 17-5. On the outside right, Price penetrates right baseline, cut off, lob down low. And now taken over there by Keller. Now to Ramirez, bounce pass, left corner, 3, Archuleta, front rim, no. And the nice rebound by Olivia Wolf. Wolf out of the pack with a basketball. Oh, she palmed the ball. She did turn it over like that. Yep. 14 turnovers. Yeah, you got to dribble with your hand on top of the ball, and she kind of palmed that ball and turned it over the wrong way. Ayanna Hollier back into the game for Roosevelt. Beard to throw it in on the offensive end to the left of the basket. With 1:37 to go. Right wing to Saders, back to Beard. Right corner triple is way off. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. It is off of Roosevelt's Skylar Keller. And now checking in is Ramirez once again. That was a brief breather. And Archuleta is out. Again, they make quick substitutions because of the mask wearing. Bounce pass backcourt to Christensen. Christensen dribbles by 1, by 2. She's going to drive all the way to the rack. Christensen lays it up too strong. But a nice move by Christensen, then a foul on the floor. That's got to be against Fort Morgan as Fritzler went over the back with 2 bodies on the floor. And for Jenna, that's going to be her second foul. Team's 4th. Roosevelt has committed 4 as well. Well, they've got a... Yep, there you go. 4 for both. And now the Rough Riders coming the other way as we are down to 1:19 to go. Here in the first, Roosevelt 17, Fort Morgan 5. Right wing chest pass to Beard. Bounce pass down low to Hollier. Double team. And then a cutting Skylar Keller lays it up and in with the left hand. Beautiful feed over there. And the lead is at 14, and a foul in the backcourt. Christensen handling the basketball very nicely. Skylar Keller commits her second, team's fifth. With 66 seconds to go in the first. This was a 6-3 game, now a 13-2 run for Roosevelt. Near midcourt, and Archuletta's back in. I mean, they substitute quickly, but she had to come back in because of Keller's second foul. Lewis with a long pass, intercepted at midcourt by Sailors. Sailors all the way off the glass and in. Mackenzie Sailors has 8 points in the opening quarter. The Mustangs with their 15th turnover and a ball nearly intercepted near the Mustang bench, intended for Fritzer, poked out of bounds by Beard. And this will stay Mustang basketball, quarter court. And to throw it in will be Emily Wells back in. And then Wells threw it off the hip of Beard. Down low to Ramirez, lays it up, and she missed it off the glass. And now the ball is loose, and Olivia Wolf has it for Fort Morgan, her second rebound. And now we got a whistle in the backcourt, but Roosevelt's very aggressive. But that's their calling card. That foul was on Sailors. They're going to put the Mustangs to the line here soon. That's 16 fouls. 43 seconds remaining, 21-5. Bounce pass, and a shot is up and missed. Oh, no, that foul was on Fort Morgan. Check that. I thought it was going the other way. And the Mustangs commit a foul. They're going to say Wolf committed the other foul. And now a foul by Emma Christensen as Hollier off the inbounds pass missed a left-handed shot. Now the free throw by Hollier is perfect. The Mustangs unofficially with 16 turnovers. Hollier becomes the sixth different player to score for Roosevelt, and she makes the second. Got rim, got glass, and went in. Check that, the seventh player. 23-5 Roosevelt. Christensen, left-handed dribble, pressured by Ramirez. Now dribbles near midcourt, then is stripped at midcourt. Then she gets it right back. Christensen to Wolf. Wolf all the way, has the shot blocked out of bounds by Ayanna Hollier. Took about a 7 or 8 foot runner with the left hand. 26 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Mustangs to throw it in. Wolf to the right of the basket. Pass in the corner. Christensen, three, is off the back of the rim. And the ball is loose. It's picked up, though, by Emily Wells. She has her shot blocked, but it's taken by Dahl. She turns, she misses. And then the ball is rebounded by Fritzler. And then she traveled, I believe. Yep. But the Mustangs very aggressive on the boards. Good aggressive move on the boards by Fort Morgan. Grabbing a couple of rebounds there. You got to celebrate the small victories at this point. 7 seconds to go. Sailors left wing dribble towards the corner. Kicks it back out to Ramirez with three, with two. Archuleta with one. Beard takes the shot, and it's off the right side of the rim. And that's the end of the opening quarter. The first 8 minutes are done here in Johnstown with the score. Roosevelt 23, Fort Morgan 5 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. John Beltran back at Johnstown. Roosevelt girls lead Fort Morgan 23-5. Let's head to the second quarter. Tessa Frasco with 2 fouls. Emma Christensen. Also in there is Madbella Estrada Diaz, Holly Lewis, and Emily Wells, I believe, is in there as well. But it's Roosevelt basketball. Keller with a basketball. Now near the top two, Madison Horahan making her first appearance. Keller down low, turns, leans, banks, misses, and the ball is loose. And it's picked up by Bryn Price of Roosevelt, but then she threw it off a Mustang, intercepted by Emma Christensen. Christensen for Fort Morgan, double team in the backcourt, and we got a foul. That's a good call. That'll be the 16th foul against Roosevelt. And that'll be against Horahan. Her first. Both teams have committed 16 fouls. We're going to have lots of free throws coming up in this quarter. Along the side, Lewis triggers it in. Long pass to Christensen ahead of the field. She's going to lay it up and in. Beautiful feed from Lewis. And cutting to the rack was Christensen. She's got 4 points. The Mustang deficit is 16, 23-7. Roosevelt with 7:20 to go. Second quarter. Horahan lob down low for Keller. Bodied up, and she banks and misses. Rebound put back is up and in by Brooke Meza. She's got 4. Roosevelt back up by 18. Long baseball pass in the corner for Estrada Diaz. Bounce pass inside is going to be poked out of bounds, I believe, by Roosevelt. Fort Morgan retains possession. And Olivia Wolf to throw it in. Wolf to the right of the basket. Lobs it left corner for Frasco. Kicks it back out. On the left wing to Wells. Left corner, Wolf. Wide open triple is short. Ball is batted out of bounds. That's off Keller. Fort Morgan retains possession. And let's see who triggers it in. For the Mustangs, probably Wolf again. Still looking. Bounce pass right corner. In the lane, that is Wells. Throws up a shot and scores! Off the glass, and check that. That was Frasco. Frasco scored. She's on the board. And now nearly a turnover by Roosevelt, and now they want a timeout. They got sloppy in the front court near the free throw line as Bryn Price struggled to control the basketball, and Fort Morgan's off to a nice start in the second quarter. Trailing 25-9, but outscoring Roosevelt over the first minute 16 of the second 8 minutes of the game, 4-2. Hopefully they've settled down, because that first quarter was a major problem with 17 turnovers unofficially, 5 for Roosevelt. On the boards, Fort Morgan's doing pretty well, though. They've got 8 rebounds to Roosevelt's 5. But it's that turnover category that Fort Morgan wants to minimize as the season wears along. 3/4 court. Keller to throw it in. Bounce pass down low for Mesa. Great position, but then it's stripped away by the Mustangs, and then the ball is loose. It's pinballed around everywhere, picked up by Price, so no turnover. Lob in the right corner for Horahan. Back out to Price with a right-handed dribble, and then stolen by Olivia Wolf. She's got Estrada Diaz wide open, but then she throws it into the hands of Skylar Keller, and Jeff Neal, the Roosevelt head coach, wants a timeout. He's not happy at all. Well, actually, he's just going to make a substitution. And, well, they're going to say it stays with Fort Morgan. No, let's see it's going to stay with Morgan, so I guess that, so it was a double turnover. So he could not get the timeout, and then there was a traveling violation there. So to throw it in is Christensen. Bounce pass in the front court is taken by Frasco. Now to Christensen. Left-handed shot is up and missed, and a foul. She goes to the line. It was an underhanded left-handed shot on that left wing, and the foul's committed by Sailors. Mackenzie Sailors with her second. Emma Christensen with her team down 25-9, 6:24 to go second quarter. Is at the stripe. She's got a couple of layups in the game. Now can she make a free throw? Yes. Leads the Mustangs with 5 points. Fort Morgan is in double digits at 25-10. Second free throw for the junior is in the air, and that is off the back of the rim, but the rebound is controlled by Holly Lewis. She banks and she misses, and the ball is loose. It's poked out of bounds. It stays with the Mustangs, and again, Fort Morgan doing an excellent job on the boards. Olivia Wolf to trigger it in on the offensive end to the right of the basket. Wolf overhead pass left corner for Christensen. Back out to Frasco. Now left corner, nice pick. Wolf three is off the back of the rim, had a wide open look, and then the ball is wrestled away by Skylar Keller, her first rebound. There's the outlet to Sailors at the right wing. Left-handed dribble. Swings it inside. It's off a Mustang hand, and then it deflected off of Mesa. Out of bounds. Roosevelt has committed another turnover in the quarter. 8th of the game, but 3rd of this quarter. Another substitution. Hollier replaces Brooke Mesa. But again, it's that backcourt pressure the Mustangs have handled a lot better early in the second quarter. Lewis to trigger it in. They're setting all types of picks just to free offenders. And then the ball is out of bounds. It was knocked by Keller back into the hands of Lewis. And she should have just let that go. So it's a turnover against Fort Morgan. Now to throw it in will be Allison Beard. Offensive end. Looking down low for a cutter. Swings it. Sailors. Left wing triple is off the back of the rim, and the ball is headed out of bounds. It'll be Fort Morgan basketball. Trailing 25-10 and even 6 minutes remaining. Second quarter in Johnstown. Holly Lewis from the corner. This is not a great angle. Let's see what she can do. See, somebody's got to get. That's the problem. Nobody can get open. There's the lob near Wolf. Excellent pass. It was an overhead pass, and Wolf has got it. Wolf is spinning in the backcourt. Left-handed dribble. She handles it well with both hands. Overhead pass, front court to Lewis. Poked out of bounds into the Roosevelt bench by Keller. And the Mustangs still have the basketball, 3/4 court. It'll be Lewis to trigger it in. Lewis swings it left corner for Christensen. Dribbles to her right, dribbles left baseline, spins on Sailors, turns, and then lost control, and it's volleyballed into the hands of Ayanna Hollier. Here is Hollier. She's going to bank and miss, and a foul off the feed from Allison Beard. And to the line will be Hollier. And the Mustang foul is committed by Olivia Wolf. That's her second. Hollier scored 2 points in the opening quarter, both on free throws. Always thank our sponsors like Buildings by Design when it comes to experience. Buildings by Design is the best in the business. Free throw is short. Quality, commitment, and experience makes Buildings by Design the only choice when it comes to your next project. Now Wells is in for Wolf. Second free throw is coming up for Ayanna Hollier. And that one is up, and that one is off the back of the rim, but the rebound, a long one to Allison Beard. Beard will reset the offense. Nearly had the ball stolen was Keller. Keller dribbling right baseline. Bounce pass. Down low, Hollier turns, banks, misses off to the left. And the Mustangs have 2 rebounders there. Grabbed by Christensen. Oh, they're going to call a foul. It looked like Beard made contact. We'll give the rebound to Christensen, but that looked like some contact on her. Instead, it's a Mustang turnover. Their 4th of the quarter, 21st of the game. Unofficially, Hollier to throw it in. Bounce pass in the corner for Sailors. Looking down low, left-handed dribble. Jump pass, cross court to Ramirez. Trinity Ramirez left of the free throw line. Back out to Beard. Here's Sailors. Sailors against Estrada Diaz. Swings it left corner. Wide open 3. Archuleta. Nope, check that. Yeah, it is Archuleta. She missed it, but she grabs her own rebound. Archuleta left wing to Sailors behind the three-point line. Down low, Hollier fouled. That was a hard foul. Christensen made sure that she was not going to score on her. Emma commits her second. And this will be a 1-and-1 situation. 7th team foul. Make it 8, I believe, against Fort Morgan. And here's Jenna Fritzler into the game for Emma Christensen. And she might sit the remainder of the half with those 2 fouls, but she's played well with the 5 points. So here we go. Hollier to the stripe. And the free throw is up and in. Those are the only points she's got. It's from the line. 3 out of 3 for Ayanna Hollier's second free throw is going to be short. And we've got a lane violation, I believe. Beard grabbed the rebound, but that free throw's not going to count. A Mustang was in the lane early. Second free throw's coming up here for Hollier. Here we go again. She bends, she shoots, and connects. Nothing but net. The Roosevelt lead has stretched out to 17, 27-10. Holly Lewis, cross-court pass intercepted by Beard by herself. Right-handed layup off the window and in for Beard, her first points. Off the 22nd Mustang turnover, 29-10. 4:52 to go. Second quarter, Roosevelt with a big lead. In the backcourt, Wells' jump pass is deflected off of Sailors, and it's intercepted by Archuleta right at the free throw line all the way. Looked like she traveled, no whistle, missed the shot, and then getting it is Hollier. She banks and scores. Yeah, that should have definitely been a travel there. Hollier gets the rebound and the points. Holly Lewis, backcourt pass to Estrada Diaz. Cross-court to Wells, crossing midcourt. Jump pass toward Fritzler, right baseline, penetrating, and then she traveled there. There's no doubt. Needed the extra dribble there for Jenna. 4:26 to go, second quarter. Roosevelt 31, Fort Morgan 10. Kirsten Dahl's back in. Holly Lewis is out. And Roosevelt will take it methodically into the front court. Mackenzie Sailor's baseball pass at the top to Hollier. Back out right wing. Archuleta triple, and that one's well short. And the rebound on one bounce to Trinity Ramirez. Back out to Archuleta, right wing Beard, wide open 3. She takes it, she misses it, and it goes over the backboard. Out of bounds, Fort Morgan basketball. And Roosevelt, man, they like chucking up those threes. They've got 5 in the game, but that was all in the first quarter. They've gone a little bit cold from long distance. And Olivia Wolf is back in, so is Emma Christensen. Nearly midway through the second quarter. See, trying to do a rough count here. And there's about 40 fans. 40 fans on the opposite side of the benches. And there's the inbound pass to Christensen. It was poked out of bounds by Archuleta. the side where Fort Morgan fans would normally sit, those stands are up. I'm sitting like at the very bottom. Not at the very bottom, but close to it. The rest of the stands are up. You can only sit on one side. And now we've got another whistle. It is Wolf, Estrada Diaz, along with Christensen. Jenna Fritzler, the inbounds passer, as Tessa Frasco gets it into Estrada Diaz. Now to Frasco. Frasco, pressured over there, has to get rid of it. Bryn Price is all over her and maintains the right-handed dribble. Spins it into the front court with the left hand. And there's a foul there on Bryn Price. Tessa Frasco with a beautiful job of being able to evade that pressure, and she drew the foul. 1-1. This will be the 8th team foul. Price commits her first. Roosevelt right now is on a 6-0 run. They've had several runs here in this opening half. Just under 4 minutes to go. That free throw by Frasco is in and out. And the rebound is into the hands of Trinity Ramirez of Roosevelt. There's the outlet to Sailors. Left-handed dribble. Back to the right, to the left. Now to Ramirez. Left wing three. She left it way short. In fact, an air ball. And it's picked up over there by Madison Horahan. And the shot is missed in the lane by Mesa. And the ball is loose on the floor. Fritzler had it. And now it's picked up by Price. And on her back, she picks it back up. Three in the air is off the back of the rim. Missed by Horahan and a foul. And that's going to be on Roosevelt. That'll be a free throw and maybe a second. I think that's Price again. Either her or Mesa pushing off, and Jenna Fritzler will step to the stripe. I think they said it was Mesa instead of Price. But they haven't put it up on the board. Yep, it is. 8 different Rough Riders have committed a foul in the opening half. And Fritzler to the line. Fort Morgan is 2 out of 4 from the charity stripe. Jenna Fritzler bends, shoots, and connects. Her first point of the game. The Mustangs have 4 in the scoring column. Christensen has 5, 3 for Dahl. Tessa Frasco with 2, and Fritzler just nailed the free throw. Second one upcoming. No substitution, just taking time to get that second free throw up there. As Roosevelt leads by 20 with 3.5 to go in the second. That free throw's up, and that one is off to the right. Rebound to Price, her third. There's the outlet to Mesa. Mesa at the top. Mesa in the lane. Mesa all the way. Banks misses and a foul. Oh, man, the Mustangs have to cut her off. That was too easy. And Jenna Fritzler with her third. Yeah, that time the Mustangs a little bit slow with the feet. I mean, that was basically a rebound, a pass, a few dribbles, and a missed layup. But it was a foul. And we've got a 30-second timeout called by Roosevelt. Mobile banking on the go makes banking easier for you when you're on the go. That's Equitable Savings and Loan. Check them out today. We really thank all of our sponsors. It's been obviously a challenge during a pandemic, but we thank those that have stuck with us, and we try to give you the highest quality coverage possible wherever we are. We're all over Facebook on B106. We had a Facebook Live, and we posted an image before the game. We'll have a detailed results after the game on our B106 Facebook page. But Roosevelt now in control, leading 31-11, 3:24 remaining second quarter. And to the stripe will be Brooke Mesa after the third foul on Jenna Fritzler. And Fritzler still in the game with her third, so she's got to be careful. And the free throw is good. Brooke Mesa now with 5 points. They are led by Mackenzie Sailors, who had 8 points in the opening quarter. Second free throw is banked in. That was ugly, but it went through. The lead is 22. Olivia Wolf, backcourt pressure. Bounce pass is nearly intercepted by Beard, intended for Christensen. It goes out of bounds. Fort Morgan retains possession. Yeah, there's just too much dribbling. They get it. You got to get rid of it. A lot of dribbling. Let's see what happens on this sequence. Christensen. There. Oh, she had Diaz wide open. Found her. And now she dribbles. Double team her. Bounce pass underneath the basket. And Christensen dribbled the ball off her right foot out of bounds. Turnover number 25 for the Mustangs. And here's Holly Lewis for Estrada Diaz. In the front court, Mesa to throw it in. Right corner for Saders. Saders, left-handed dribble, cross-court for Price behind the three-point line. Straight away, here's Saders, dribbles, left of the lane, in the lane, back out, left corner, three, Beard, yes. Allison Beard drills a triple. And it's 36-11, the lead is 25. 2:56 to go, second quarter. Holly Lewis across the timeline, jump pass is knocked out of bounds by Beard, intended for Christensen. Well, at least Fort Morgan does have it in the front court. You got to cherish and relish those opportunities. Christensen throws it in high left for Olivia Wolf with a right-handed dribble. Met at the top by Price. Roosevelt backing off a little bit. A little bit of a loose zone. Here's Lewis, long three. Yes! Holly Lewis on the left wing drills the triple. Holly Lewis makes it 36-14. Long baseball pass out of bounds over the hands of Brooke Mesa. Roosevelt with her 9th turnover. It'll be Fort Morgan basketball with 2.5 remaining in the second. Backcourt pass to Wolf. Wolf with the left-handed dribble. Wolf's going to take it across the timeline. Jump pass down low for Wells. Wells misses the shot. Rebound to Fritzler. She's fouled as she went back up. Well, nice aggressive move there by Jenna Fritzler, who's got 4 rebounds in the game. And that foul was on Beard, her first. Well, there's no doubt Fort Morgan is playing better in this quarter. They were outscored by 18 in the first quarter, only outscored by 4 in the second quarter. They're down by 22. And the Fritzler free throw is off to the right. Second free throw upcoming for Fritzler. She bends, she shoots, and connects. (36-15). Roosevelt, 2:18 to go. Down low, Mesa, right baseline, lost control. It's on the end line, out of bounds. Nice defense by Fritzler. Roosevelt had 5 turnovers in the first quarter, 5 more in the second. But it is a 36-15 lead. Fritzler is out. Kirsten Dahl is back in. And the Mustangs have scored the last 4 points of the game. Looking, still looking. Backcourt pass is going to be off of Rough Rider, but then picked up by Christensen. And then that ball is poked away, intercepted Beard. Right-handed layup up and in off the glass. Allison Beard now has 7 points all in this quarter. Christensen trapped along the right side, and she traveled. Yeah, you can't dribble right there into a trap. Right along the baseline, the right baseline. And the Mustangs now have 27 turnovers in the game with an even 2 minutes to go. Roosevelt 38, Fort Morgan 15. We're in the second quarter. Skylar Keller took a long rest. She's back in. Janessa Archuleta also in there with Price, Hollier, and Allison Beard. The Mustangs with Christensen, Wolf, Frasco, Dahl. And the shot is up and in off that feed down low. Hollier scores. 6 in the quarter, 8 in the game. And we got a blocking foul near midcourt. Well, that should be at the line. Olivia Wolf should be at the line. And the foul is on Archuleta. That's going to be her second. 9 different Rough Riders have committed a foul. I mean, that's what they do. They send everybody, as in body, not everybody, everybody at you. The Wolf free throw is up and good. Double bonus. So she's getting 2 free throws regardless. 40-16. Second free throw upcoming for the left-hander, Olivia Wolf. Wolf bends and connects. Again, Fort Morgan's only being outscored in this quarter by about 6 points. The ball near midcourt is batted away but taken by Price. Price lobs it down low through the hands of Archuleta out of bounds. Fort Morgan will have a chance to score again. 40-17. The Mustangs have 12 points in this quarter after only 5 in the opening quarter. Along the side, Wells gets it in towards Christensen. Beard pokes it into the Roosevelt crowd, which is at about 40 in Johnstown. Frasco beyond midcourt. Bounce pass near the corner. That was actually Wells to Frasco, and then we've got an offensive foul, and Frasco backing in on Yana Hollier. Frasco with her third foul. And Holly Lewis is back in. Roosevelt basketball with 90 seconds to go in the second. In the left corner, Archuleta gets a defender in the air. Back out, Keller. 3 is off the right side of the rim. Ball is knocked out of bounds. It's off Holly Lewis. And Roosevelt retains possession. And to throw it in will be Beard. This is turning into a long second quarter. Beard looking down low. Bounce pass inside. It was forced, but taken by Hollier. Straight away to Keller. On the left wing, Archuleta. Left corner, wide open. Allison Beard 3. And it's in and out. The rebound, though, to Keller. Kicks it back out. Archuleta fakes the 3 steps in, but she traveled. Well, Roosevelt now has 12 turnovers, 7 in the quarter. Mustang basketball still down 23 with 74 seconds remaining before the break. And Keller is out. Into the game is Madison Horahan in the backcourt. Here is Christensen spinning. Left-handed dribble. Nice job taking it across the timeline. Bounce pass left baseline to Cundiff off her hands, but retrieved by Wolf. Wolf in the paint, swings it right corner. The 3 is up, and that's going to be well short. I believe Wells missed it badly. And Hollier has the rebound. Hollier with her 4th. Long baseball pass out of bounds intended for Price. Yeah, this quarter has been a lot more even in terms of turnovers. Fort Morgan's got 11, but Roosevelt has 8. 54 seconds to go before the break. Holly Lewis, backcourt pass, knocked out of bounds by Horahan. Yeah, you can't wait until the player's open. You have to anticipate them being open and release it early. That pass to Wolf. Wolf, left-handed dribble underneath her basket. Dribbles by one defender, by a second, across the timeline, but she's got to get rid of it now. It's double team. Still double team. They might need a timeout. She traveled instead. Yeah, that could have been a time for a timeout because she had no chance with 2 large defenders right there. 43 seconds remaining. Mackenzie Sailors for Roosevelt. Dribbling high right, now towards the top of the three-point circle. Right wing to Beard. Bounce pass down low for Hollier. Into the lane. Left-handed shot off the bottom of the rim. She misses, but a Mustang foul. That's got to be Brooklyn Cundiff. Her first. And Hollier has been perfect from the line. She has 4 out of 4. She has 8 points in the game and make it still 8. In and out. Free throw number 2 is about to be taken here by Yana Hollier. That one's in and out, and the ball is batted around, but Hollier has got it for Roosevelt. In the left corner, wide open, Beard 3. That's missed, and they missed a lot of three-pointers. They made a few, but their percentage is not very good. Right wing, Sailors fakes the 3 steps to her left. Jump pass down low for Hollier. She banks and scores. That was a beautiful feat as Hollier was cutting to the basket. She's got 8 in the quarter, 10 in the game. 42-17, 9 seconds to go. Christensen, backcourt, lost control, got it back, but she's fouled. Oh, that's a good call. Emma Christensen has had defenders right on top of her. Sailors commits the foul. That's her 3rd, and that's not a smart foul, committing your 3rd foul about 75 feet away from the basket. Double bonus here for Emma Christensen, who leads the Mustangs with 5 points. And with 7 seconds to go, looking to make this hopefully a 23-point game. It's a 25 right now. Bending, shooting, and connecting is Christensen. Emma now with 6, 4 in the quarter. 2 out of 3 from the stripe. Second free throw upcoming for the junior. She's got exactly 1/3 of Fort Morgan's points. That one's up, and that's a beauty. Nothing but net. Swish. 5 seconds to go. Beard front court with 3. All the way with 2. Lays it up and in. Oh, the Mustangs fell asleep defensively. Oh, that was atrocious defense. She just drove all the way. A 21-14 second quarter for Roosevelt. Beard took control there, scoring 9 points. Nobody cut her off. We have played 16 minutes of basketball. Roosevelt 44, and the Mustangs 19. A 3-minute break on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The Mustangs will have the basketball to begin the third quarter. It'll be Emma Christensen to throw it into Olivia Wolf. They're the only two out there. Tessa Frasco also in there, along with Jenna Fritzler and Kirsten Dahl. Near midcourt, Wolf, left-handed dribble, swings it right side to Frasco. Frasco against Mackenzie Sailors, lobs it down low. That's not a good pass. Intercepted by Ayana Hollier, turnover number 30. Left wing, Sailors all the way, forces up a shot, offensive foul. Taking the contact was Tessa Frasco. And Sailors commits, I've got it as her third foul. Now Frasco pressured in the backcourt to throw it in. Skylar Keller right on top of her out there with Beard, Hollier, and Trinity Ramirez. She almost ran the floor, intercepted by Allison Beard. That's turnover number 31. Left corner, Ramirez fakes the 3, bounce pass towards the top, intercepted by Christensen with Keller to beat Christensen all the way, banks and misses, and then commits a foul in the backcourt as Ramirez went for the rebound. Christensen with her third foul. But nice defense for Emma Christensen, 14 turnover for Roosevelt. And here's Skylar Keller, 30 seconds into the third. Over to Sailors, swings it down low to Hollier, backing in, bounce pass to Ramirez. On the right side, Keller, left-handed dribble, then she dribbled it off her left foot and it ricocheted right into head coach Jeff Neal out of bounds. 15th miscue for Roosevelt. Frasco to trigger it in. This almost looks like the beginning of the game where both teams are struggling to score. 5-second count. Frasco could not get it in. Roosevelt will have their shot. If the lead gets to 35, it's going to be a running clock. But it's 25 right now. Sailors down low for Hollier. Backing, dribbling, turning. Fouled as she tried to put up a shot. And I thought it was all ball initially. Instead, Jenna Fritzler commits her fourth. And 2 free throws for Hollier. Let's see. That's going to be Brooklyn Cundiff about to check back in. Free throws up, and it's around and good. Hollier is 5 out of 7 from the stripe. Free throw number 2 is coming up. Bending, shooting, and missing short, but the rebound to Trinity Ramirez. Ramirez back out to Sailors. Bounce pass, down low to Hollier straight away. Keller, 3 in the air, is off to the left. They missed a ton. And the ball is saved by Hollier, and then Sailors tries to save it in, and does. Well, that's a nice job retaining possession for Roosevelt. Skylar Keller resets to Sailors. Crossover dribble at the top, into the lane, all the way. Banks and misses short. And there's a tie for the rebound between Christensen of Fort Morgan and Hollier of Roosevelt. Possession arrow is pointing in Roosevelt's direction. 45-19 Roosevelt, 6:49 to go, third quarter. Allison Beard to throw it in. Check it. She's got the ball now in the corner off the inbounds pass from Ramirez. Ramirez wide open left corner 3, and they missed another one. Strong side rebound to Tessa Frasco of Fort Morgan. Long pass is taken by Wolf. Wolf on the outside right. She dribbles towards the top. Guarded by Ramirez. Now crosses over. Jump pass off the hands of Christensen out of bounds. Mustangs with turnover number 33. They had 42 unofficially on Tuesday. And here comes Holly Lewis back into the game. Her first appearance in the second half. And out is Brooklyn Cundiff. So the Mustang, oh, check that. It's going to be Kirsten Dahl instead. Yeah, they would have gone a little bit smaller there and Cundiff come out. She's the tallest player on this Mustang team. Left-handed dribble, Sailors across the timeline, met by Wolf, maintains the dribble, bounce pass down low for Hollier. She muscles her way through Cundiff and scores off the glass. That was way too easy. She's got 13. Ball poked out of bounds. Mustangs retain possession, 47-19, Roosevelt. 6:20 remaining, third quarter. In the backcourt, Olivia Wolf jump pass is taken on the right side by Christensen. Crossing the timeline, guarded by Ramirez. On the right wing, picks up the dribble. Swings it back out to Wolf on the outside right to Christensen. She's trapped over there after picking up her dribble against Sailors. On the left side to Frasco, and she traveled. 34 turnovers for the Mustangs. Roosevelt with a bucket can go up by 30 with 6 minutes to go in the third. Sailors, left-handed pass near the top to Hollier, hands it off to Keller all the way. She bangs and scores, and a Mustang foul. Skylar Keller to the stripe. She's got 4. And the Fort Morgan foul was on Emma Christensen. That's her 4th. And here comes Jenda Montoya along with Marbella Estrada Diaz. And Brooklyn Cundiff is out. Yeah, Christensen should be running out. They can't have 6 players on the floor. Here comes the free throw coming up for Skylar Keller. Oh, she just drove the lane beautifully there and scored easily, and that free throw is up and back rimmed. Ball is rebounded, though, by Ramirez. Boy, Mustang's got to grab the boards there. Then the ball was lost out of bounds by Keller. Roosevelt, 49, Fort Morgan, 19. 5 minutes and 53 seconds remaining, third quarter. Allison Beard will take a breather. Janessa Archuletta's in. They have played every player except Brooklyn DeSelms. Holly Lewis jump pass near the timeline to Estrada Diaz. Back out to Lewis. Just beyond midcourt now on the right wing. Overhead cross-court pass to Frasco. Frasco left of the lane. He's going to have to kick it back out of the bounce to Estrada Diaz. Into the paint. 14-footer off to the right. The rebound to Keller of Roosevelt. Keller with the outlet pass to Sailors into the front court. Sailors left-handed dribble met by Wolf. Dribbles to her left. Picks up the dribble. Baseball pass. Cross-court Archuleta. Parking lot 3. In and out. Rebound to Montoya of Fort Morgan. And then we had a ball knocked out of bounds. Mustang possession. And it triggered in will be Estrada Diaz. Over to Lewis, back to Diaz. They back off a bit, does Roosevelt. Now front court to Frasco. Frasco's double team, boy. She's got to get rid of it. And then I think, we had a timeout. Coach Darcer had to call a timeout there. Yeah, again, you don't want to dribble along the side when there's a converging defender, in this case defenders, because then you have nowhere to throw it. So that's a good timeout. 5:09 to go in the third. Roosevelt with a 49-19 lead. Fill up your cooler, gas up your car. Stubbs Gas and Oil, and the food, man, is ridiculous. Easy and convenient, makes them the only stop you need. Stubbs Gas and Oil, love that place. All right, Coach Starcher talking over some strategy with his team. They know that they are going to allow more points than they did on Tuesday when they gave up 62 to Northridge. This Roosevelt team is really loaded. And again, their first game was a 60-point win over Niwot. And to throw it in just beyond midcourt will be Estrada Diaz. And look how tall Bryn Price is. Got a good 4 or 5 inches. The overhead pass near midcourt, easily intercepted by Sailors. Sailors all the way into the lane, puts it up and in with the left hand straight away. Mackenzie Sailors takes advantage of Fort Morgan's 35th turnover of the game. Along the right side, Diaz. Jump pass, cross court, intercepted by Bryn Price along the left baseline. 51-19 Roosevelt. Sailors, jump pass down low, wide open. Mesa banks and scores. To the left of the basket, Mesa with 8, and the Mustangs are down by 34 with 4:40 to go in the third. Wolf, jump pass, left corner, way out of bounds, nowhere near Frasco. And now the Mustangs are playing like the way they did in the first quarter when they were just rushing things. They got to slow it down. But again, this will get to a running clock if Roosevelt gets up by 35. I think that's in effect any time in the second half. We'll find out. Here's Sailors into the lane, and she's bodied up and fouled by Estrada Diaz, the team's 4th foul. And Diaz is first. And to throw it in on the offensive end to the right of the basket is going to be Janessa Archuleta. Yeah, the one thing Roosevelt has to work on is her three-point shooting. Not impressive in this game. On the right side, Beard fakes the three, steps in, jump pass cross court. Archuleta left corner three, hits the bottom of the backboard. The putback is up and missed by Horahan, and then Meza goes up and she's fouled and misses, but a foul. I think I said foul twice. It was one foul. And the foul was on Lewis. Now, the 35-point rule, I believe the clock would stop on free throws. This free throw's up and around and no good. Mesa's got 8 points. Yeah, it's been so long since we've done basketball, especially when this rule has been applied. Second free throw. Whew, she tried to throw it off. We had a lane violation. She tried to bank it in. But Fort Morgan with a lane violation. That's the second time they've done that in this game. So Mesa again with a 34-point advantage. Those free throws have not looked good. How about this one? That one is up, and that one is off to the right, a brick. And the ball is rebounded on one hop by Holly Lewis. Lewis of Fort Morgan. Across the timeline at the top. Jump pass, left corner for Frasco. Dribbles left baseline. Frasco tries to maneuver away. He banks and misses. The rebound to Mesa of Roosevelt. On the outlet to Archuleta. Archuleta swinging things into the right corner. Wide open. Horahan three. And air ball. Yeah, they're not a good three-point shooting team tonight. Cundiff has it for Fort Morgan. Here's Holly Lewis on the outside right. Lewis met by Beard. Lewis picks up the dribble. Right baseline for Frasco. And then a blocking foul on Archuleta. Second team foul. Archuleta with her third. And Lewis to throw it in. And we've got a timeout called by the Mustangs. 53-19 with 3:46 remaining. Premier Farm Credit understands production ag. They've been serving our rural communities for over 100 years in Sterling, Fort Morgan, Yuma, and Holyoke. That's Premier Farm Credit. Now, with the way things are going, we could start later than 7:30. I'm not sure. We'll find out. It's supposed to be a 1-hour break in between games, but the only way this game will be done by 6:30 is if we go to a running clock, which is a very distinct possibility. When you're up by 35, Roosevelt's up by 34, but Fort Morgan's got the ball. Olivia Wolf to throw it in. Wolf into the right corner to Frasco. Frasco against Beard, kicks it back out to Lewis. Overhead pass cross court to Wolf. She'll take the three and hits nothing but glass. Rebound to Lewis. She threw up an air ball. Brooke Mesa has it. Brooke Mesa traveled. Turnover number 14. And Wolf to throw it in on the offensive end. Bounce pass inside, intended for Cundiff. Knocked away. Retrieved by Diaz in the corner. Left wing. Lewis three. Air ball. Here's Janessa Archuleta. Long pass to Horahan. Horahan's going to bank. And I believe that's an offensive foul. She missed. And a Mustang went flying. Offensive foul. Nice defense. It's also a turnover. The fifth for Roosevelt in the quarter. 18th of the game. And Horahan with her second foul. And back into the game. Well, actually, Brooklyn DeSelms into the game for the first time for Roosevelt. Still not a 35-point lead. Here's Estrada Diaz. On the outside left is Wolf in the left corner. Faking the three is Frasco. Dribbling double team. Back out to Wolf on the bounce. Olivia Wolf spinning. Olivia Wolf with a left-handed dribble. It's going to hand it off to Frasco. Dribbles by two. Then was fouled. That'll be the 14th foul. On the wrist, Bryn Price. Fort Morgan is handling the ball better here over the last 2 minutes. Wolf again to throw it in three-quarters court. 53-19 Roosevelt. Up by 34 with 3:07 to go in the third. Wolf near midcourt to Holly Lewis. Swings it cross court. Intercepted by Allison Beard. Beard a 2-on-2, and then she fell and traveled. Well, Roosevelt has slowed down quite a bit. They've outscored Fort Morgan in the quarter 9-0. Roosevelt has kept Fort Morgan off the board. But they've had a chance to extend the lead even more and have been unable to do so. Wolf Just beyond midcourt, right side to Estrada Diaz in the right corner for Lewis. Jump pass intercepted, intended for Estrada Diaz. Taken away by Bryn Price. Price on the high left with a basketball. Crossover dribble into the lane. Price all the way off the glass and in. Bryn Price scores, and Bryn Price now has 5 points. 55-19, 2.5 remaining. Third quarter. Wolf the other way for the Mustangs. Bounce pass near the corner for Frasco. Frasco tries to dribble out of traffic, and she's trapped over there. Now what do we have? I think that's another foul on Roosevelt. That would be their 5th. Yep, it's going to be on Brooke Meza, her 2nd. Well, she's not in there. Did they say, yeah? Oh, she is in there. Check that. Well, now they're going to go 5 for 5 here. Keller, Archuleta, DeSelms, along with Sailors and Trinity Ramirez. Wolf back out to Kirsten Dahl, back into the game. Now to Frasco. In the left corner, Wolf penetrates left baseline, leans, puts it up, and a foul. She misses. Now the clock is stopped with a 36-point lead. And that foul was on DeSelms. Wolf to shoot a deuce. The Mustangs have not scored in the quarter. Being outscored 11-0, it's still there, in and out. Second free throw is upcoming for Olivia Wolf, That's good. Mustangs have hit the 20-point mark, 55-20. Yeah, I think it stops at the free throw line, but if the ball goes out of bounds, they just keep the clock rolling. Lob down low, hooking is DeSelms. She scores. Little 4-foot hook for Brooklyn DeSelms. Another Rough Rider in the scoring column. That's 9 of the 10 players have scored for Roosevelt. 57-20. Bounce pass right corner for Frasco, and then a foul. Yeah, they're just reaching all over the place. That was DeSelms with her 2nd. Yeah, I think at some point you just play straight up basketball. You're up by a ton. 1-1, 17 foul. Frasco scored 2 points in the second quarter. That's it. And the free throw is good. Fort Morgan's done a pretty good job at the line. They are 10 out of 14. Second free throw, and that one is in and out. DeSelms with a rebound for Roosevelt. There's the outlet to Sailors, down to 1:48 to go. Roosevelt 57, Fort Morgan 21, but we're only in the third. Long pass cross court to Ramirez, lob into lane, all the way. Horahan banks, scores, and a Mustang foul. That's the 10th Rough Rider in the scoring column. And that foul was on Dahl. Well, maybe that 35-point rule, let's see if it applies in the fourth quarter. But I'm pretty sure unless they changed it, or they actually do stop the clock for a free throw, this one is up and that one is back rimmed. Nice rebound there by Tessa Frasco. Frasco away with a board. At the top, Estrada Diaz. Back out to Frasco, left wing, left of the lane, and then looked like she walked. She did. No, but the clock is stopped here, even with a turnover. Yeah, so I don't know what the rule. It must be the fourth quarter. When they get to the fourth quarter. 1:25 remaining. Sailors at the top, left of the lane. Sailors is going to hand it off over there to Ramirez. Now in the corner, Archuleta fakes the three. Back out to Ramirez, high right. Left wing Sailors. Three in the air. Is off the front of the rim, no. And the ball is poked out of bounds by the Mustangs. Check that, by Roosevelt. Fort Morgan ball. 59-21, 72 seconds remaining, third quarter. Here's Estrada Diaz. Swings it back out to Frasco. Now to Estrada Diaz on the right wing to Wolf. Dribbles defender in the air. Jump pass down low off the hands of Dahl. Tries to save it in and cannot. The Mustangs with their 41st miscue. 12 in the quarter. And Sailors the other way. Sailors with 52 seconds to go before he hit the fourth. And then that ball was thrown out of bounds, intended for Archuleta. Miscommunication there as Roosevelt commits their 20th turnover. So again, it hasn't been super crisp for them. Estrada Diaz for Fort Morgan. harassed over there, nearly fouled by Ramirez. Back out to Wolf. Wolf straight away, just maintains the crossover dribble. And then Wolf, boy, that's got to be a foul. Man, that defense is way too tight. And then the ball's poked out of bounds, intended for Frasco, into the Mustang bench by Janessa Archuleta. 27 seconds to go. This quarter cannot get over fast enough. Fort Morgan has scored 2 points in the quarter. Roosevelt has 15. Here's Dahl back out to Wolf, fakes the three, steps in, picks up the dribble, cross-court pass, is poked away near midcourt. Now in the backcourt, it's out of bounds off Keller. Mustangs have it. Quarter court to throw it in with 20 seconds to go. Olivia Wolf will have the basketball for Fort Morgan. Olivia Wolf setting up the Mustang offense. Wolf back to her right. Olivia Wolf. Bounce pass is taken by Estrada Diaz at the free throw line. Bounce pass left wing for Dahl, left corner. Wolf wide open three, in and out. And the ball is into the hands of Mackenzie Sailors. That's the end of quarter number 3. Roosevelt 59, Fort Morgan 21 on B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. Roosevelt 59, Fort Morgan 21. Let's head to the fourth quarter from Johnstown. It'll be Skylar Keller along with Trinity Ramirez, Mackenzie Sailors. Trying to pick up another number there, a couple other numbers. Looks like Janessa Archuleta and Ayana Hollier, the Mustangs. Emma Christensen will throw it in with 4 fouls. Tessa Frasco, Kirsten Dahl, Jenna Fritzler, and Olivia Wolf. Frasco to Wolf on the high left. Wolf in the corner with the basketball, and the ball is poked out of bounds on the entry pass towards Dahl. Mustangs outscored in the quarter 15-2. Their best quarter was the second. Christensen straight away on the high right to Frasco near the corner. Wolf looking for Christensen, can't find her. It's Frasco instead with a left-handed dribble near the right corner. Wolf fakes the three, dribbles to her left, entry pass inside off the hands of Fritzler and picked off. 42 turnovers matching Northridge's, the total against Northridge, I should say, in the last game. Sailor's left wing three is a brick off to the right. Rebound to Hollier. She dribbles. She's going to kick it back out. Straight away Archuleta. Down low, wide open Keller. Dribbled the ball off her. Nope, I thought it was off her foot. It was not. It was off a Mustang out of bounds. It will be Roosevelt ball. And yet this is a running clock. So it applies in the fourth quarter. The clock is running with 6:53 to go in the game. 59-21 Roosevelt. Inbounds pass to Sailors. Steps to her left. Bounce pass inside. Knocked away by Dahl. It's loose, and it's taken away by Olivia Wolf. Long pass to Christensen. Then she had the ball poked from behind by Sailors. Long pass towards Hollier. She banks and scores. Off the glass for Hollier. She's got 15 in the game. And the lead is 40. 61-21, 6:28 to go from Johnstown. Wolf across the timeline over to Christensen. Christensen on the high right, behind the three-point line. Swings it right corner, poked away, but taken here by Christensen. Entry pass is intercepted, but we had contact. There's going to be a free throw, perhaps. And they're going to say it's a defensive foul, I believe, on Hollier. That would send Fritzler to the line. But the clock, now the clock is stopped. It is for free throws, or free throw. Hollier with her second. The Mustangs do not have a field goal in the second half. And that free throw is short. Hollier with a rebound. That's her seventh. Here's Mackenzie Sailors with 5:53 remaining in the game. Bounce pass inside Hollier. Now back to Ramirez. Fakes the three, dribbles into the lane all the way. Body contact. She misses. And Kirsten Dahl commits the foul. Strong move to the bucket. And when the player is fouled, the clock continues to run for a few more seconds, but then once they situate the players at the line, it does stop. Ramirez scored a three in the opening quarter. That's been her offense. Free throw is up and back rimmed. Roosevelt still leads by 40, 61-21. Here's Allison Beard in for Ayana Hollier. She could be done for the night with 15 points. Free throw number 2 is upcoming. That's up, and that's off the back of the rim as well. Rebound is controlled by Tessa Frasco. Frasco with her 4th rebound. And then we have a timeout. Called by Coach Starsher. Like a good neighbor, Greg Mullen and his team are there at State Farm Insurance to make the insurance world easy for you. 842-4555. Longtime sponsor of Morgan County Athletics. We always thank Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance, along with our other outstanding sponsors. As the boys' game is coming up, scheduled for 7:30. I don't know if they'll stay with that schedule because it's 6:30 right now and still have 5.5 to go in the game. Now, as long as free throws aren't taken, we have a running clock, and this game could end at about less than 10 minutes. But that might delay our start time till about 7:45. That's just my guess. I don't know if they would kind of reduce the amount of time in between games, but we'll find out, because our segment in between games goes about 52, 53 minutes. And if we have to cut it off at some point, we will. But that's not the plan. Christensen to throw it in from the corner. Emma Christensen. She scored all her points in the opening half. Over to Frasco. Still looking. Bounce pass in the corner for Fritzler. Down low for Frasco. Beard is right there. She spins, she turns, she hooks, and misses. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. It's off Frasco. It'll be Roosevelt basketball. And here come the Rough Riders the other way. Wow, Fort Morgan scored just 2 points and a half. Both were single free throws. One by Frasco, the other by Wolf. Here's a long three, and that's good by Beard. On the right wing, Allison Beard now has 12 in the game. 12 points, that is. 64-21, 4:55 to go. Wolf on the high right. Wolf lobs it back out to Frasco. Left-handed dribble, bounce pass cross court to Christensen. Left-handed dribble, spins towards the top. Now on the left side, bounce pass inside was forced. The ball is loose, and it's retrieved by Roosevelt's Janessa Archuleta, turnover number 44. Sater straight away, into the paint all the way, banks it too strong, and the rebound to Janessa Archuleta. Archuleta for Roosevelt, cross court, another Beard three. She did it again. Allison Beard with her 2nd triple in as many possessions. 15 points in the game, 67-21 Roosevelt with 4:15 remaining. Here's the pass down low. Perfect pass from Christensen to Dahl, right through her hands out of bounds. Got to make that catch. And Dahl knew it. And because of the running clock and that basketball somewhere, well, now they've got the basketball. We've had about 10 seconds tick off. Closer to 15 now. And now we have a 30-second timeout in between the beginning of this quarter and the end. 3:50 to go. That looked like an official's timeout. 67-21 Roosevelt. As good as the first half was for them, the second half I think has been even better. They have outscored the Mustangs 23-2 in the half. It's 44-19 at halftime. Yeah, it's been much better. Mustangs hoping that at least one player can get into double figures, but the only one who's got a shot there is Christensen. She had 2 points in the first quarter and 5 more in the second. And here is Bryn Price in the backcourt. Price to Allison Beard across the timeline, spinning, nearly trapped. Going to find it over there to Mesa. Mesa nearly tied up. Jump pass to Beard. Beard with 3:35 to go. Crossover dribble in the lane, and we have a foul on the floor. Foul is on Dahl, her 3rd. Clock will stop here momentarily. 3:22 to go. So it's not a true running clock. You would hope if it gets towards 50, they just run it regardless. You don't want to humiliate a team. Free throw by Beard is off to the right, so she missed it. Ball is rebounded in the corner by Jenna Fritzler of Fort Morgan. Fritzler to Christensen, dribbling towards the corner. Picks up the dribble, bounce pass back out to Holly Lewis. Lewis against Price. Christensen corner, bounce pass inside. Fritzler's on the floor, and now we have a tie-up with her and Brooke Mesa. Possession arrow, Roosevelt. Clock reads 2 minutes and 51 seconds. Mustangs are going to clear the bench here. Sierra Groff is going to check in. Inside, a nice feed. Beautiful feed from Horahan to Mesa. And she banks it in. She's got 10. 69-21. And then the cross-court pass intercepted by Beard. Long pass to Price. Left-handed shot off the glass is good. The lead is now 50. The Mustangs with their 47 turnover. And the shot by Dahl is up and in. That's the first field goal by Fort Morgan. Dahl with a little 7-footer along the left baseline. That's the first field goal since the second quarter. And now nearly a tie-up. Here is DeSelms. Back out right wing to Beard. Beard in the paint. Bounce pass inside. The ball is loose. And it's poked away, and it's taken away by the Mustangs. Nice defense by Fort Morgan. That's her 22nd turnover for Roosevelt. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Roosevelt 71. Fort Morgan 23. In the corner, Wolf 3. No good. And the ball is batted around. It's still loose. And it's off of Roosevelt. Fort Morgan will have a shot here with 1:39 to go to at least get more points. They do have a 3 in the game from Holly Lewis, who's going to inbound the basketball. We'll stay here with our postgame and do a quick wrap-up, then go to our feature. Lewis, her shot on the left baseline is no good. And the rebound to Allison Beard. She's ahead of the field. Beard is going to lay it up with the right hand and in. Off the window. Beard with 8 in the quarter, 17 in the game. Leads back up to 50, 73-23. Christensen straight away. It goes through the hands of Dahl near midcourt. She picks it up. No over and back. Over to Christensen straight away. Right corner for Lewis. Fakes a 3. Steps to her left. Picks up the dribble. Overhead pass inside. Oh, right through the hands of Olivia Wolf out of bounds. It would have been a layup. That's the turnover for Fort Morgan. Unofficially, they're 48th. Here we go the other way. Beard still in the backcourt to Price. 42 seconds to go to Mesa. Here is DeSelms, cross-court to Beard. They don't want to shoot the ball. They just want to pass. That's all they want to do. They're up by 50. Beard, left corner for Price. Boy, this is beautiful ball rotation by Roosevelt. This is a team with a lot of depth, a lot of talent, a lot of length, and a lot of experience. 22 seconds remaining. Back on the high left to Selm, straight away for Price. On the high right to Beard. They're going to try to just pass out the clock with 14 seconds to go. The Mustangs are playing some good defense there, just rotating with those offenders there from Roosevelt. There was a strip near midcourt, no whistle. Back out, here's Horahan with 4 seconds to go with 3, and that'll be it. The Roosevelt Rough Riders defeat the Fort Morgan Mustangs tonight by a score of 73-23. All right, let's welcome you here to the post-game show as the Mustang post-game show is brought to you by Morgan Community College, here to make your dreams become a reality for both traditional and non-traditional students. Check them out at morgancc.edu. So the Lady Mustangs fall by a score of 73-23. Let's check out the scoring for the visiting Mustangs. 7 points for Emma Christensen, 5 for Kirsten Dahl, and then 3 apiece for Tessa Frasco, Olivia Wolf, and Holly Lewis, and 2 points for Jenna Fritzler. For Roosevelt, they had 3 players in double figures. Allison Beard had 9 points in the second quarter, 8 in the fourth. She finishes with 17. 15 for Ayanna Hollier, 10 for Mackenzie Sailors. Brooke Mesa with 8 points, 7 for Bryn Price. You had 4 from Skylar Keller, 3 apiece for Janessa Archuleta and Trinity Ramirez. 2 points for Brooklyn DeSelms and Madison Horahan. As we go to the totals for rebounding, 31 rebounds in the game for Roosevelt. They got 7 from Hollier. And the Mustangs in the game unofficially had 19 rebounds, 5 of those from Fritzler. 48 turnovers for the Mustangs, 22 for Roosevelt. At the free throw line, Fort Morgan was 10 out of 14. So they were at 71%. Roosevelt actually, wow. In the second half from the line, they were atrocious. 1 out of 9 and 7 out of 17 in the game. But it doesn't matter how you shoot from the line. If you're getting layups and playing great defense, Roosevelt moves to 2-0, and the Mustangs fall to 0-2. We'll take a short break a 30-second break and go to our feature in between games. It's a long, extended feature here with Fort Morgan Mustang wrestling champions from years past, Larry Wagner, and then a three-way conversation, Bob Pogerelts, Bob Bragg, as well as Rick Price. You're listening to Morgan County's B106 and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.